weapon, half man, half machine. His human intelligence and mechanical agility strike fear into the hearts of his enemies. The Cyborg Warrior. Cyborg Warrior.
Attention, my human creators. I am a robot supervillain. Today I have risen once again to take over your world. Once again. Because sequels. Sequels.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 11. My name is Micah. We're here at the Denver International Airport and the Flight Factor A320. We'll be heading down to Albuquerque today. We're going to have about a flight time of about 54 minutes. From start to stop, about 135. So, relatively short flight tonight, but we're going to have some fun anyway. We are on VATSIM. We don't have any controllers here in Denver, but we do have Albuquerque Center online. So we'll run to them as we head south. Alright, we're going to continue now with our startup procedures. We've gotten pretty much everything on the actual start of the aircraft ready to run. Yeah, break from the horrible news coverage, absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, with all those being affected by Hurricane Dorian? Dorian? I think it's Dorian. Anyway, terrible storm. Very much so. Anyway, bring up, let's see, SPAS 4 is our departure here. I just got to bring up my chart here and see what our initial climb altitude is going to be. 230, okay. Pretty high up. Set that, and we get rid of that now. We're gonna work on our MiG-2. That's what it's called. the McDo. I do apologize, guys. I am tired. I have been working all day. All last 3 days, I've been working my butt off. So I am pretty exhausted, but I promised I would do a live stream, so here I am. Go ahead and get this programmed in here. Return, and flight number today is Solaris Airlines flight, what is it, 13 something, 13 something. 13 something, 1391. 1391. Cost index, I think it's this aircraft. I want to say it's 36. Crap, I have to go look that up real fast. Our VA has a particular cost index that we use. Gotta pull that up real fast and see what it is for the 320. I know at the 7.3 it is 36. Well, that's loading up. I can go ahead and set my, let's see, cruising altitude of 36,000. Yeah, man. The what do you call it? FS, the Flight Simulator Airlines Virtual A, whatever, fs.net. Yeah, that's free. It doesn't cost anything. There is a paid version, but that just means your quote-unquote tickets from one low airport to the other is free of in-game currency, so you're paying like $6 a month or something like that. But, I mean, you really don't have to worry about that. As long as you fly at least once a week, you can jump all over the place. Yeah, it's basically free. A320 is 27. There we go. Cruising altitude of 360. Let's see what the temperature is. Freedom Air, hello, welcome. See what the temperature is. Top of climb, negative 46. Perfect. Well, I guarantee you we have the option to allow you to fly that. We have flights all over the place all the time. Iris initialization, align on ref, confirm alignment, return, go to flight plan now, departing Denver, departure, it wants us on 08, departing using the SPAS 4 departure, transition, DAPA, insert that, and then we're going to go, I think we'll go direct to Albuquerque, arrival, with ILS for 08 using the SNUDA, I don't know how you say that. And DAPME transition, and insert that, and we'll clear the discontinuity. Yeah, I'll show you the livery. Absolutely, Grady. Glad to hear it, Noah. Glad to hear it. The Zappy Joe's garage transition. Just got GPS primary. Alright, so that's set. Flight plan set. Continuity. Secondary flight plan. Pulled up over here in it. We'll do our normal here. Departure. Secondary flight plan. Arrival. Longest runway. There it is. Let's do ILS 16 left. Burn. Secondary flight plan. Performance. Next phase. What is the altimeter here? And the simulator. Altimeter. Come on. Not going to show it. Not going to let me. Fine. That is fine. Everything is fine. All right, we'll pull it up here then. Pull it up here. 3008. Perfect. 0.08. Temperature is 36. Any videos how to change frequency or how to use it? What specifically are you talking about? Are you talking about like radios? Like how to change frequencies on radios? Is that what you're talking about? I don't have any specific ones on that. Let me know what you're talking about. We might get the energetic ATC guy. That is what you're talking about? No, I don't have anything in specific with that, but it's simple. You select with these wheels whatever frequency you need to be at, and then you just hit this button right here and it switches in between. This is your active frequency, this is your standby frequency. Alright, that's gone. Let's see, secondary flight plan, we need a radio navigation, that's fine. And progress, Denver, 08. Perfect. Yep, the call sign is Solaris. So it's Solaris Airlines for passengers. Sunflare is the regional, and Sun God is the cargo. Performance, I could use the default what it tells me here, but I prefer to go, of course, and use my online thing here, get my performance. Performance data. The personal preference. What is my tow weight today? Let's find that out. 35.78. Let's see what it says in the simulator though. What is my tow weight today? 65.78. Look at that. Perfect. And calculates. Perfect. So 158 across the board. That's pretty high, so we're gonna have to floor it here. Looking like flaps 1. Flex temperature 62 degrees Celsius. Alright. That is done, so we're done with the McDo. Continue on with the checklist here. That's already been called over here. Remove that. Remove that, and remove those. Go back here. Performance. Nope. Already in it. Page. Wait, request. Alright. 18,000 that's set. Maintenance set cabin signs, and you come on. Is this a plug-in call sign in a department in a? You talking about? Hold on. I think I may know what you're talking about. No, I don't see what you're speaking on, sir. Alright, cabin signs on, booking on, APU master come on, gators for nav, fuel on board equals required should be 60 or 54, 5.480. Let me check that with my. Yep, that's right. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's through Project Fly. That's what it is. Project Fly. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. I lost my track of what I was doing. Okay, there it is. Set the altimeters. 8. Switch it over to 08. That's set. Flap should be open now on the APU. It is, so I'm going to start the APU. Wait for that to start. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and call better push back and pre-plan this thing. Pretty sure I want to here runways. Or push back this direction. Or is it? No, I think actually can't remember which way I need to go. Pulled up on my tablet here. See which way I need to push back. No problem, Grady. Alright, here I am. Here I am. So push back. I need to push back this direction. There we go. So we'll set that up now. Yep, that's basically what it is. That is basically what it is.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
That's the excited guy. It's the excited guy. Alright, APU has been established. It is available. GPU comes off. Ground items removed. Ground items have been removed. Doors are closed. Windows, doors, slides closed. Arm beacons coming online. Bus levers idle. Go ahead and start push back.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Alright, fantastic. Bus idle. Park brake is on. Transponder going to auto. PCAS above. Push back start request is approved. Okay, let's go and give a traffic update here. 1391, right? That's yep, 1391. My departure. Yeah, I have them turned down.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
I absolutely have them turned down. Spas for departure. Alright, waiting for the departure here. Go ahead and hop outside. There is delivery as promised. This is Purple Rain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pens inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Line them up.
Alrighty. Let's start this thing. MP bleeds on, ignition mode going to start. Chrono. Oops. On start number 2. Well, yeah, but I mean, he's never flown the Airbus in real life, so can't fault him for that. A completely different breed of aircraft. I mean, I'm sure he could fly it just fine, just like all the systems are different. You just have to learn all the systems, and I'm sure he would be great at it. Alright, number 2 is available. Yelled at Chrono. Start another one. Engine number 1 coming online. Air engine H2 HP valve faults. Interesting. The high pressure valve. Let's see what happens if this once engine 1 comes online. All right, one's online. Let's do this. Let's turn number 2 off. It's on. All right.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Try number 2 again.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
No, I've not arrested anyone for forging a doctor's note. I hear you, Scott. I hear you. Alright, looking like we have a good start this time. Looking like we got a good start on number 2 this time. Interesting that we had that problem. High pressure valve. Put that in our note that in our logs. Fake a miscarriage. Oh my gosh.
And we're disconnected. Signal and
Oh,
pin on
there
the
it is
right.
again.
Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Air engine 2 HP valve fault. Wonder if that's a X-plane doing a failures. What the heck? Why did all those turn off? Now I have a fault. What in the world? Oh, this is so annoying sometimes. I don't understand it. All the systems should be fixed. That's all good. Air pressure low at idle. AP bleed's on. Take the AP bleed off. Now we're normal. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good. I think that fixed the... Let's do a recall. No, we still got a feed problem with our auto feed. That's fine. We'll just select manual on that. Go ahead and clear that error. We can flatten manual on that manual. That's no problem. It's back to normal. Let's see. Flaps. Going 1. Reset that. Ground. Oops. Ground spoilers armed. AP bleed off. AP master coming off. All right. Probably an update I need to do. That's probably what it is. Taxi lights coming on. The taxi. Gonna release the parking brake here and get moving. Alright, we are going to be taking off runway 08. We'll be climbing, taking the Spaz for departure here. Climbing to initially to 23,000 feet, and we'll transition up to 36,000 feet. We'll be taking off flaps 1, flex degrees, 62 degrees Celsius. Got enough fuel, no problem. Take off max. Let's go ahead and have them check the cabin. Cabin's been checked. Takeoff configuration check. On, wrong buttons. You guys have had a wonderful weekend. You guys have enjoyed the fruits of your label. That is, after all, what Labor Day is for. Celebrate all of your hard work you have done. Unfortunately, I did a lot of hard work instead of celebrating all the hard work. For giving psych evaluations all future. Hey, I do it. Do it, man. Captain Campbell's full says what the ground control button was on Airbus. Found it's the manual flight recorder engage button. Interesting. Did you have to work this weekend? I did not work this weekend at work. I worked at home. Starting Saturday, these are all the projects we completed, me and my wife. We grouted the entire guest bedroom, because we tiled it, right? So now we finally got to grouting it. We put the base down around it. We painted the entire room. Moved everything back into it. We aerated the yard. We put seed out in the yard. We put fertilizer, and we also put topsoil out in the yard. And watered it, of course. And then moved a bunch of other stuff around the house because, you know, we had to take everything out of the guest bedroom and move everything around so that we could fit everything in our living room while we were putting tile down in the guest bedroom. So we did a lot of work. A lot of work around the house. Oh, we changed all the bulbs out, but that's a minor thing. Well, it was supposed to be a minor thing. Found out that a lot of these older fixtures we had wouldn't work with the newer LED bulbs because the LED bulbs are slightly shorter than older incandescent bulbs on the connector end. So we actually had to go into each individual fixture and pull out the tongue is what it's called, connector, a little bit out to actually make the connection. So lots of extra steps. Do I ever do GA flights for streams? Not often, and that's generally because people tend to enjoy actual like airlines and stuff. I love GA actually, I really do. It's just people tend to like to watch airline stuff, so that's generally what I stream. I should probably do at least a GA flight a week, though. I should probably do that. Currently, I'm a police officer, but announcement in about a week and a half, I will no longer be a police officer. I'll be getting back into the private sector, working in broadcast work. Which is kind of an announcement. I'm going to do a channel announcement on all this, but it's going to change how everything's being done. right now. I'm actually going to be able to set up a schedule for the most part. And it's nothing against being a police officer. That's not why I'm leaving. It's just I had an opportunity for a considerable raise by switching jobs, and I can't really turn that down. But a good thing is that I will get most of my evenings will be free and available, except for when I travel, which means that I'll actually be able to kind of set a schedule for when I'll be able to stream, and it'll be mostly evenings. I'm looking at trying to set for 3 a week, do 3 streams a week. So I'll talk all about that in the update video, but that's kind of what's going on. Make sure everything's ready to rock and roll for my flight here. 1. Train on ND. Crew's been advised. Landing lights coming on. Wing lights coming on. Strobes, turn-offs. And nose going to take off. Fuel on board, fuel's required. We're good there. And just let your race on normal, and we're good on the bleeds and packs. ECAS TARA. Altitude reports are on. Alright. Will I ever be a real life pilot? Yes, I plan on it. I do plan on it. I'll at least get my PPL.
Approaching 08.
Yeah, film and TV radio. It's hard to get into. I'll be honest. It's hard to get into. But I've been doing it for years on the side.
On runway 08.
Chrono, yep, we're good. Start and go for it. 50% here. Flex man. B1, rotate. Gears coming up. Lever climb. Lever climb selected. Autopilot 1 going online. Autopilot 1's on. Spoilers removed. Flats and flaps coming up. And we're climbing, guys. Get out of Denver. He had a crazy phone professor who kept swearing all day long. Listen, this is what I've always been able to say. First off, Jeremy, hopefully your friend does well in his IFR check ride. Hopefully he passes first time go. I know it's very difficult. This is what I've always say. If you can't form intelligent phrases, sentences, have a conversation without using swear words, then you're not as good with words as you think you are. You need to go back. You need to relearn. You need to get a larger vocabulary. You don't have the essence of what you need to speak English very proficiently. That's just always been my opinion. All right. Landing lights off. Wing lights off. Turn-offs and nose off as well. No, Jeremy, you're good. Everyone's good. Everyone's good in the chat. It's just a statement made based off what Scott said about his crazy professor. Alright, seatbelts. We'll go auto here. Make sure our cabin is climbing and altitude is rising. It's rising. Perfect. Perfect. Still teaching? Most people do. Once you get that gig, it's, you know, why would you turn it away? Alrighty. 127.85 is Albuquerque. Go and select that. Skyhawk Pro Flight Gaming, welcome. What's up? What is up? You should use a yoke when you're flying Boeing and a side stick when you're flying Airbus. Alrighty. We should get there about 2 o'clock, 2:15 Zulu time. About 10 and 10:15 Eastern time. I got so tired, man, of not having a large enough desk. They're like too narrow or, you know, not long enough, whatever. I just built my own, man. I just said, you know what, screw it. And I learned how to build, and I built it my own so I could have the size I wanted and the, you know, how tall I wanted it, how large I wanted it. And I love it. I love that I did that. Really bad at side six, though. How do I practice with it to get better? You practice. I mean, it's as simple as that. You fly with it. You know, Just got to keep going at it. That's the only way you're going to get better, is to keep practicing. There's no like specific, you know, way to get better. You just got to keep going. You could do that. What airline am I using? I am using Solaris Virtual Airlines. It's the virtual airline that I fly with. As you can see, great community of virtual airlines. They, honestly, it's like a community rather than anything else. It's wonderful. Here's a small apartment. Yeah, you're gonna have to run with that. Vigil Z, welcome aboard. Lots of flights heading out of Dallas-Fort Worth right now. That is interesting. Oh man, been too long. Too long. Get some music as we're climbing here. I'm gonna check with my flight plan, make sure everything is set according to the charts here. D-Tech. 70 knots, slight little 213 fits between those two, so we're good there. There's no restrictions. There is at Wilson, no that works. Side 250, that works as well, and cistern should be at 210, 9,000. Perfect. Oh, there's discontinuity. Let's clear that. Perfect. Looks great. I think that's going to work just fine. Just fine. Let's go ahead and pull up our approach as well. I'll for runway 8. The ILS for that is going to be 111.9. That should automatically be pulled here. Yep, there it is right there. Of course, be 079. Perfect. If we do a miss approach, we'll initially climb to 5,800 feet. Then we'll turn right while climbing to 8,000 direct to the KABQ, which is the Albuquerque VOR, and hold. Albuquerque VOR is 111.3.2. Make sure that is set on our arrival so that in case we have to do a go around. Oh, that was cool. I missed coming out of the cloud like that. That's a shame. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous, man. It's just gorgeous. If you guys haven't already, be sure to check me out over on Twitter. That you can get the updates as I push them out. Like I'm telling you guys I was streaming tonight. Cradle of Aviation Museum 2 years ago. I gotta be going on simming. Never been there. Or is it Cradle? Cradle. I don't know, but I've never been there. After you crash it a few times, you hit the master or bust. I know the feeling. Let's see, when I started flight simming, I was with FSX, and the first flight I did was that introductory, you know, like what do you call it? Not glider flight, but ultralight. And I did fine there. And then I automatically jumped to flying the CRJ 700 on its approach into Princess Juliana International. If you guys remember that mission. Miserable. I crashed it so many times, but I kept at it until I could finally land it. When I did, I was so excited. That's kind of what got me started with flight sim as well. Jalen P, hello, welcome. Getting the A320 tomorrow. That's exciting, man. It's a great aircraft to fly. A little bit heavy on the frames per second on the system, but great aircraft to fly. Flying with Spirit from Dallas Fort Worth to LAX. That's a considerably long flight there. And I couldn't imagine flying with Spirit on a long flight like that. But miserable. Right? Exactly. Yeah, no idea he's autopilot properly. Jalen, be sure to check out my tutorial videos on how to fly the A320. If you've never flown an Airbus before, it is a different breed of aircraft. I'm gonna reach my cruise and basically have to descend almost immediately. That's cool, Scott. That reminds me of down in Pensacola, Florida, at the Naval Air Station down there, where the Blue Angels fly out of their home. There is a museum there, and it's a wonderful museum, man. It's an awesome museum. It has all different kinds of aircraft, even some spacecraft stuff. It's really cool. Real-life aircraft, World War II aircraft, World War I aircraft. I mean, just really awesome. And what was funny is when I went there the first time, I think I was 15 years old. it was me and my dad, and we just happened to roll up, and we were going to go to the museum. And I was like, all these people were like, why are all these people here? Well, the Blue Angels were coming home from a air show, and when they come home, they always kind of do like a small little show for the people there. And so we basically got to watch the Blue Angels for free, which is pretty awesome. Franz, it's all right, man. We haven't even reached top of climb yet. I think anyone would love to fly the Blue Angels. I would love to see the Thunderbirds as well. I haven't seen them in action. I think it'd be pretty cool to see the Air Force Thunderbirds. So magically tell notification. Funny. Very funny. I do, Jalen, absolutely. I just wish there were more 738s and 737s in the Solaris Air fleet. And we have a considerable number, but it's just they always get picked first because the Zevo and the 737, they're free aircraft. So what gets left over? The A320 to A319. So that's why I've been flying them a lot, because that's what's available. Funny how that works out. But yes, I do enjoy flying them. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Wow, that was a while ago, Scott. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, you definitely need to go out to Dayton, man. Especially that kind of heritage. Yeah. I'm looking out right now because there is a American Airlines flight 2826 that's going to be passing out in front of me here at 36,000 feet. The 757 heading to Phoenix Sky Harbor. 2826. Bearcat scanner going. Andrew, hello. That is quite a ways. Okay, so I do have them now on my radar. I don't have eyes on them yet. See them right there, my TCAS system. An eye on him. Don't want to get within 5 miles. Currently 30 miles out. Might not be a factor, but just keeping an eye out. I haven't done an A330 tutorial. I think you mean A320. But basically the same aircraft inside the cockpit. I do need to get the A330. I just haven't done it yet. Still no eyes on the aircraft. That could have been someone else. Yeah, the only thing I've done is the A319 and the A320. I don't even own the A330 yet. You plan on getting it, just, you know, haven't yet. Looks like we're going to be on a direct intercept course right now. I might have to divert here behind them. Probably turn left heading 180 at Zappa. KDEN64, X-Plane beginner, welcome. Well, hopefully you'll be able to watch my videos and learn from them. Yeah, that'll work. That'll keep me out of his... He'll pass me before I reach him. Still don't have eyes on him. It's supposed to be 15 miles off my nose now. Did not see him. Crazy. Should be directly out front. Nada. I don't see him at all. Crazy. Ghost aircraft? Sure, Andrew. So Command 1, basically Autopilot 1, uses the left FMC for for its computing. So it uses the left FMC to control it. Command 2 uses the right FMC to control it, or its ILS. If you're using radios like the VOR or an ILS, it's the left and right nav 1 and nav 2 radios. So you would switch over Command 1, Command 2. Why did it switch off a heading again? based on whichever one you're using, the left FMC or CPU 1 or CPU 2, and a left radio navigation or right radio navigation, nav 1 or nav 2. Depending on any of that would depend on which one you'd use, actually. Destination data. Let's do this first. Correct. Oh, no. Alright. It is already selected, sure. Okay. And performance. Next. And we'll pull up Albuquerque weather here. 30.15. Temperature 33. 230 at 8. MDA is 5527. Going to 63. Yes and no. For example, if I went off of AP1, that's autopilot 1, that's going to control from here. AP2 is going to control from this McDo. At least that's my understanding here in the Airbus. I know that's how it is in the Boeing, but from my understanding in the Airbus is the same way. So if I hit AP2, it'd be trying to control from here, and if with AP1 off. Now, with AP1 on and AP2 activated, what it is using its system basically just to do a auto land or something similar. And that's basically for the ILS. If you're doing like a Cat 3 ILS. All right, altitude restrictions been checked. QNH, temperature, wind, transition altitude, MDA, radar navigation have all been verified. Progress. We're going to switch that over now to Albuquerque. And Eric's fuel verify. Yep, we're good to go. Performance, go back to here. Auto brake. Let's set it to low. Landing systems coming on both the active, or primary and secondary. Alright, go and switch over now to Albuquerque Center. 0. Saying 26 as our lander. We'll see about that. All right, let's go back to our regular stream mode here. Go ahead and make that call to Albuquerque.
Center, good evening. Cherokee 7336 Whiskey. On the ground is Santa Fe, request IFR clearance to Albuquerque.
Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, Albuquerque, good evening, sir. Clearance and request, standby number 1. Flight 1, flying 180, just going to maintain 6,000 for now. Flight 180, just going to maintain 6,000 vectors for the visual approach from 825 left. 6,000, consider heading again for Mega 1. Mega 1. Mega 1, it's going to be 180 southbound.
Heading 180, Mega 1.
Southwest 1020, radar contact to the altitude. South 1020, roger back, climb, maintain, follow 320.
Base ground Southwest 1545, ready taxi at 1.5. We got information, Charlie.
Andrew, no, I haven't done one yet.
Southwest 1545, runway 25, right taxi to the Echo.
I do plan to at some point.
Taxi 25 right, via Echo, Southwest 1545.
Cherokee 7336, Whiskey, you're through to the Albuquerque Sun, ported by radar vector Santa Fe, send as filed. I maintain 10,000, squawk 0734.
Roger, Cherokee 7336 Whiskey's cleared to Albuquerque. Radar vectors just 1000, squawk 0734, Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, your readback is correct. The altimeter, Santa Fe altimeter 3013, stand by for runway assignment.
3013, standing by, Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Albuquerque Center, Solaris.
Cherokee 7336 Whiskey. Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, expect runway 20.
Expect 20, Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Albuquerque Center, Solaris Airlines 1391 with you. Good evening at 360 inbound Albuquerque.
There's 1391 Albuquerque Center. Good evening, sir. Ident.
Base ground Southwest 1545, ready to go, only 25 right.
There's 1391, disregard, sir. Recycle transponders code squawk is 0717.
0717, Solaris Air 1391.
Southwest 1545, the wind 3006, right 25, right, good takeoff. Mega 1.
Taking off runway 25 right.
Mega 1, just going to maintain 3000, turn right into 250.
3250, Mega 1.
Yeah, what was that squawk code again for Southwest 1545?
Southwest 1545, should be squawking 0724 and mode C as well, please.
Go ahead and do that, Southwest 1545, thank you.
That is a good question, Scott, that I do not have the answer
Mega 1,
to.
Phoenix Airport, 12 o'clock and 9 miles.
I would assume that Command B is more of a
Mega 1 through visual 25 left.
redundancy failsafe,
Through the visual 25 left, Mega 1.
just based off what it's doing.
Mega 1, let me know if you're too high. You should be about 500 feet lower. That's my fault.
Yeah, we'll try and make it work, Mega 1.
Roger. American 2826, are you on frequency?
Nope, he wasn't responding to me either, so there's that. And we are descending, so we are good there. No, man, we're right. We're all right. I'll put on,
Southwest 1545 there.
I'll put on the terrain for you as well, just so you can see that we're fine.
Sam, what was the last transmission?
South 1545, yeah, everybody's walking on those two.
Yeah, we're squawking 0724.
Oh my gosh, this guy doesn't know what mode C is.
1545, are you using V-Pilot?
Oh, what was that? Southwest 1545? Southwest 1545?
Southwest 1545, what pilot client are you using?
No, I don't get your question there.
Mega 1, the wind 3006, right 25 left for the land.
25 left to land, Mega 1.
Good job.
So, if you do decide to get on VATSIM, know the different modes of your transponder,
2826 Albuquerque Center, good evening, ident.
know what identing is. You got to know all that stuff because that's how they know who you are.
1391,
Gotta know that stuff.
33 miles southwest of Mateos, VOR. Descend through flight level 287. Descend via the Snyder 3 arrival, runway 26 transition, the Albuquerque altimeter,
Albuquerque Center, American 1297, with flight level 330.
Solaris 1391 Albuquerque Center, did you copy that? American 1297 Albuquerque Center, good evening, squawk 0725.
0725, American 1297.
American 2826, radar contact 42 miles southeast of Rattlesnake, VOR, flight level 360. Solaris 1391 Albuquerque Center.
Albuquerque Center, Solaris 1391, go ahead.
Solaris 1391, I'm not sure if you heard me, sir. Descend via the Sniper 3 arrival, runway 26 transition, Albuquerque altimeter 3013.
Then for this nice for arrival for transition 26, is that correct? Runway 26?
1391 apron, 26 transition, altimeter is 3013.
3013, 26 transition, South Polaris Air 1391.
American 1297.
So, 26.
54 miles northwest.
That's fine.
Flight level 330.
There's no ILS on 26. Only RNAV.
Thank you, sir.
Perfect.
Mega
Mega
1,
1, give me clear on Hotel 4, going to cover.
Mega 1,
9 to 3.
left Hotel 4 and Hotel to cover. Have a good one.
Hotel 4, Hotel to the ramp, Mega 1, good night.
Yup.
Yeah.
American 438, you got 3
Activate secondary, not work.
It's about that time.
What is going on? I'll just disconnect. This is ridiculous.
Albuquerque Center, Cherokee 3 Whiskies, got the current weather in Santa Fe, ready to taxi to runway 20.
Aircraft calling from Santa Fe, what's your call sign again?
Cherokee 7336 Whiskey at General Aviation, ready for taxi to 20.
I mean, I guess I really should have assumed that you're only guy there. Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, runway 20, taxi out.
Taxi be Alpha to 20, Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, American 438, at flight level 370.
Alright, that's set up now. McDo is good.
American 438 Albuquerque Center, good evening, sir, ident. 468, or Deer's 468 Charlie, that's my mistake, sir. Turn left heading 090, just going to maintain 9.
One thing I don't like is when ATC gets like frustrated and starts getting angry at you. Like, I'm sorry, but like
No worries.
your microphone sounds like you're eating it, so it's kind of hard to understand what you're saying.
American 438 radar contact 57 miles southeast of the Blythe VOR, flight level 370. Descend by the Hydra 1 arrival, runway 26 transition. Phoenix altimeter is 29 or 79er.
Alright, well, We'll descend by the Hydro 1.
I am totally ready for that new codec to come in, so this is no longer a problem.
And 2991 is the altimeter at Phoenix Circuit.
And Sirius 468. Sirius 468 Charlie Victor, just a heads up, sir. That's so I'm sure you know. The airport municipal airport is flying into is uncontrolled. So I can just dismiss you now if you'd like me to, or I can keep you to get you lower. Either it's your choice, but I just can't give you the clearance to land.
Oh, that's fine. I can switch to advise just whenever for that.
46 Charlie 8 Victor, yeah. Tell you what, no traffic observed between you and the field before I for cancellation and approach this frequency.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll, we can go ahead and cancel IFR now. 466 Charlie Victor.
Number 468 Charlie Victor, right, that's their IFR cancellation is received 10-0137 to the radar services terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR frequency changes for them. Good one.
Yeah, we'll see you at 468 Charlie Victor. Thanks.
Yeah.
Albuquerque Center, very good evening to you. This is Bernie Sanders in American 1514, flight level 310.
Well, that was some kind of bullcrap your race.
Oh, yeah.
What is
1514 Albuquerque Center.
what is going on?
I turned American 1514.
I was seriously about to disconnect.
I just lost my ear.
Why? Why? That comment's not necessary.
Good.
It's not necessary.
14 radar contact, 68 miles south.
It's not necessary.
Flight level 310. Descend via the Hydro 1 arrival. Set maintain 12,000. Phoenix altimeter 2907.
Alright, we are clear to send in the Hydro 1. 12,000 altimeter 2979 for the Phoenix area. 1514.
Service the Hydro Flask 1 arrival.
Oh, yeah, the Hydro Flask 1 arrival. Yeah, let's go, girls.
Can you confirm it's the Hydro arrival, please?
Altimeter setting.
Oh my gosh. I have the altimeter 3013. 3013. Why don't you just yell out altimeter setting? It's set properly.
Albuquerque Center, Hawker, November 570, Bravo Lima is at Goodyear.
Why did it just scream out?
Aircraft calling for the IFR. What's your call sign?
November 570, Bravo Lima.
Aircraft calling, you got stuff on. Say one more time.
570, Bravo Lima.
Oh, I'm getting a headache again, guys.
570 Bravo Lima, Albuquerque Center. You're requesting IFR.
Oh.
The flight plan of for you in the file.
Alright, let me reset it.
Oh man. Just breathe.
Albuquerque, Rick 69. We're over some ramp here at the Albuquerque International Spaceport, and we're looking for some VFR traffic patterns. We're ready to taxi.
Solaris 1391. Descend and maintain 11,000. Expect visual approach from 26.
11,000 Solaris 1391.
And Rig 69. Rig 69
Hey, Captain.
is your location.
We are
Right to kill us, go to the cap.
I don't know where the hell I am. I'm too old to see now to read this here airport diagram.
Oh my gosh. He needs to get kicked. He needs to get kicked.
Rig 69. You're at Albuquerque. You don't have to let me know where you are, sir. I actually cannot see where you are unless you have a transponder off.
Where is it? Next squawk box. Yeah, who's online?
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 618, requesting IFR clearance.
Rozid. That is
Southwest
our
618 Albuquerque Center, KDEN, cleared to begin Sky Harbor National Airport, Roadrunner 3. Southwest 618, cleared to begin Sky Harbor National Airport, Roadrunner 3, departure is unit transition, then is filed. Unmaintained 1010,000, squawk 0772.
this guy's about to get in
What was that
trouble.
last number? 077 what for squawk?
0772.
This guy's about to catch these hands. Not really. Oh, but he does need to get kicked because this is not something to just horse around on.
Southwest
Yeah, exactly. Then you bang junior high. If you want to do that, go find some, I don't know. If you want to horse around, go play Fortnite. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just reality. You want to horse around, go play Fortnite.
Alright, I know. Southwest. I think 555.
Yeah. Southwest 618.
Use requesting taxi.
Southwest 618.
Albuquerque Weather. This is Rig 69 VATSIM. We were connected as an observer to first come in crash. But we'd like VFR departure for, traffic pattern.
Southwest 618, South 618, runway 26, taxi via Alpha, Albuquerque, altimeter 3013.
Altimeter 3013, runway 26.
Just gonna go over here.
Aircraft calling, standby. Southwest 618, Southwest 618, runway 26, taxi via Alpha, Albuquerque, altimeter 3013.
Taxi via Alpha, altimeter 3013. Okay.
Rig 69, runway 26, taxi via Alpha.
26.
Via Alpha, Rig 69.
Rig 69, say aircraft type.
We are, F-35, sir.
My gosh.
Roger.
Albuquerque Center, Cherokee 36 Whiskey. Holding short, have 20 at Alpha, ready for departure.
Cherokee 336 Whiskey, fly runway heading the wind 2307, runway 20 clear for takeoff.
Roger, fly one right heading, Cherokee 36 Whiskey, close takeoff.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 618.
Second 438, expected visual approach, runway 26, Aegis Charlie is current at Phoenix, advising you have that.
Roger, we'll pick up Charlie and we'll expect runway 26 to arrive. Yeah.
Southwest 1020, Department of Aerospace to the west, Los Angeles is closed, radar services terminated, frequency changes approved, have a good one.
Yeah, Southwest
Center, Skywest 3055.
Aircraft calling, stay again.
Skywest 3055, requesting IFR clearance to Santa Fe.
Skywest 3055, Albuquerque Center, on request, standby.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 618, do you copy?
South 618, go ahead.
I filed the Roadrunner departure, but under runway 26 it's not available. Do you have a different departure?
Southwest 618, yeah, I can give you the audio free if you'd like. I don't think you're on the Roadrunner just because it'd be easier for you and for me. If you just want the Roadrunner, I can back you up.
What was easier for you, audios or Roadrunner? Sorry.
Southwest 618, I'd appreciate if you could stay on the Roadrunner. Yeah, you are correct about the Roadrunner. It is for runway 8, but I'm just going to vector you under. It's easier for both me and you, so.
So exit 26 via like a heading, and then find Roadrunner after.
That's affirmative. I'll depart you runway heading for your direct journey.
You got it.
Solaris 1391.
Albuquerque Center, American.
Stand by. Solaris 1391, set to maintain 9,000. Expect visual 26. Correction. This Albuquerque Airport is at your 1 o'clock and 8 miles per
It's set today, Julia.
Solaris 1391 has the airport in sight.
Solaris 1391, clear visual approach runway 26.
Cleared visual approach runway 26. Solaris here 1391.
Dallas 3055 is clear to the Santa Fe Airport.
Alright.
5 departure Albuquerque transition -5. Climb maintain 1010,000. Block 0743.
What is going on with this dadgum alarm?
Airport at 5, climb maintain 10,000, block 0743, Dallas 3055.
Dallas 3055, your reback is correct. Runway
Where's the horn killer?
runway 26 for departure advisory taxi.
26 to departure, we'll let you know we're ready to get back. It's Dallas 3055.
Thank you. Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, radar contact altitude.
2,500.
7,800 for 10,000. Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Cherokee 73360, right to that. Trigger Albuquerque VOR, I maintain 10,000.
Albuquerque VOR 10,000. Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Rig 69, are you ready to go?
Rig 69 is ready for takeoff. Not too big.
Terrain. Terrain. Terrain.
69, verified squawk.
Terrain.
Make right traffic for runway 26, the wind 2307, runway 26, for takeoff.
You don't play around with those terrain warnings.
At the base barracks there.
American 438, descend to maintain 5,000.
Still maintain 5,000. American 438.
Yeah.
American 1514, expect visual approach runway 26, advising we have Charlie.
Expect the visual for runway 26. American 1514 will advise when we have the Charlie information, sir.
Frontier Flight 533, Go ahead.
Think rate. Think rate.
Frontier Flight 533, Albuquerque Center, welcome to the party,
Hold on to your buckles, man. We gonna do this the hard way.
Albuquerque. There's 1391, the wind 2307, right 26, clear lane, 7 departure prior to arrival.
26 clear land, Solaris Air 1391.
Flaps.
Green
Flaps.
69, I need you to move right now off the runway. I have a guy in 2 mile file.
Albuquerque Center, American 1297.
Approaching.
Request flight level
26.
370.
American 1297, climb maintain level 370.
500.
American 1297.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1901, request contact to San Diego.
South 19 for Albuquerque Center, getting principal, standby number 1.
300. 200. 100.
Cherokee 7336, Whiskey, expect visual approach runway 26, Albuquerque, altimeter 3013.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Visual
Retard,
approach for
20,
263013. Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Frontier Flight 533, radar
Long
contact.
landing. Long landing. 10,000 feet remaining.
American 1514, expect visual approach runway 26, and maintain 6,000. American 1514, expect visual approach runway 26, descend to maintain 6,000.
They said Visual Box 1126, and we'll send out 6,000 back in 1514. Charlie has short-term memory loss.
That seems what everyone has on this frequency. Ring 69, report McField down when you pass.
Approaching runways.
Excuse me, sir. I'm certain that the run memory loss issues out very damn area.
Albuquerque Center, Solaris, there at 1391 clear runway.
There's 1391, welcome to Albuquerque, right when Able ramp you at Alpha. Have a good one.
Thank you for the ATC. Alrighty, guys. What a complete and utter crap show that was.
Ring 69, did you copy my last?
What a utter, complete disaster that was.
Cherokee 7336 Whiskey, fly heading 180, maintain 10,000 vectors to the middle 26.
180, maintain 10,000, Cherokee 36 Whiskey.
Oh, it was something else, I'll tell you that. Something else.
Vector 438 Phoenix Airport, 9 o'clock and 9 miles before the site.
Something else, that's for sure.
Vector 438 clear visual approximately 26.
Clear visual approximately 26 for American Republic.
Center, hello, American 1277. Level 2.
Alright, shut that off. Done with that. Done with that. Man. That's probably the worst VATSIM experience I've ever had. Right there. All right. Go ahead and complete the flights here on my trackers. And we'll disconnect from X Squawk Box. Goodbye, VATSIM. Out. Alright. Do what we all know and love here. Replay mode. Let's watch this. Quite a bit of sharp turns here at the end, but I had to be careful because yeah, it's black right here. It's a hill. It's very limited. I don't like turning with my landing gear out, that's for sure, but I kind of had to. I was also dealing with a little bit of a crosswind coming like this. There's a lot of stuff going on in this landing. I'm actually surprised. I almost went around. Like, I seriously almost went around because the traffic was departing and you know, all this other stuff was going on in the cockpit and wasn't a good approach, but I got it kind of straightened out at the end, so we went for it. Yeah, definitely floated it out here. But got to the ground safely. As a -228, I think was my landing rate, so not too terribly bad after all the crap that I just went through on that approach. Not too terribly bad. I'll take it. Alrighty. Y'all know what this means. I'm ready to go. I know, sad, right? Sad music going on. Thanks for watching, guys. Do my best to stream as much as possible. I will be quite busy for the next 6 days or so. But after that, it's looking up to have a lot more streams coming your way. I might be able to stream tomorrow night. We'll see how busy I am tomorrow, but might be able to stream tomorrow. I even do GA aviation. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. This video gets updates of when I'm going to stream. Would be part of the Flight Club. Join at patreon.com/MNFlightClub. Get cool access to the Discord, as well as some cool other rewards. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you guys next time. Up in the sky.